Alrighty, here we go, Worlds Day 3. I'm pretty tired tonight, but I feel like I gotta play because I push it off. I don't want to get so many rounds going right at the end. Starting out on Oak Hill. On Oak Hill, I'm taking Glide Skip Rive out here. Get on the distance. The recent King of the Course did not give me confidence on Oak Hill. It's the first King of the Course where I missed top 50. So hopefully I can shoot well here and at least somewhat redeem my shooting in King of the Course. Still need to remember that, let's see, yeah, there's no ace run here. It's a warship. Even get a little lower. Even remembering that this is the long haul. So my goal is to minimize how many strokes I lose. If you watched all my videos so far, you saw the big mistake I made. Lost Island 8. I think my biggest mistake is a mistake in game plan, not a mistake in execution. Which mistakes in execution is going to happen, but a mistake in not following the game plan, that's just a poor mind game. Please skip. Thank you. I'm up here on the hillside. It's a little bit downhill. I don't love throwing in downhill, but let's see if I can get it about 80 feet power here. Got it in. I feel like if I get too far right, I end up with a dead skip over there a lot. So as I get up the hill or get far away with the dead skip. This is some good wind. Just throw an air shot out here. I wonder if it's going to even... Probably won't go long. I don't think I've ever gone long here. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Okay. Dead skip. Actually very helpful there. And it's going to give me a putt in for this eagle. There we go. Oak Hill 5. Let's see if I can keep it going here. It's a 2 wind. So I'm going to go skip rive so that when it loses a little bit of steam on these trees, or not because I hit the gap perfectly, hopefully that still stops. I don't usually throw skip. Okay, that's usually water skip for me, but that skip ends up working out to get through. Maybe I should more often in the adverse wind because that water skip, if it hits the trees, it can stop really short and early. Oh, right, 6. Oh, well, this is layup wind all day. Roll musket, easy decision. I'll try to make the throw in, but I am not stressing about it if I miss this one. 143, I'll aim about here. Throw it like 120. And just low. That's okay. That's very much an okay birdie in that wind. There's no reason for me to try to run that with the water skip. All right, another nice unfriendly wind. I think the Sapphire still does it. If it gets over to the right a little bit and misses that rock, a little hop off the hillside. Okay, a lot closer would have been nicer. 121, a little bit downhill, and a 3 headwind, so try to throw us like 90. There we go, made a throw in. It's been a while, so like that 120 footers with any wind have been some trouble for me. Oak Hill 8, good calm wind here, slide right, top chevron on this rock, go a little bit further to the right because that 2 wind, and hopefully that skips me right up this hill. As long as I miss this 1 rock to miss, I do. And we're here, not even a tap in. I won my point for that point round competition. No, that's not actually going right now. And hole 9, we're not running this. I feel like I don't have a good line here that has me anything near a high percentage ace chance for it. And sometimes when I throw that glide roll rive at it behind that tree with almost no look at the basket or a tough look at the basket. There you go, finishing minus 15 through Oak Hill. That's good enough for me. Let's move to Grizzly Gulch. I considered putting in the Light Glide Rive for Grizzly Gulch 5. I ultimately decided against it. This just windbreak fuse. That could have been further to the right, but I think this rock's going to stop me okay. Oh, what? I kind of threw the rock. Let me get this putt in, then I'll keep talking about that Light Glide. There we go. I thought about putting in the Light Glide Rive for Grizzly Gulch 5, but I went into practice mode just before coming in here, And I felt like I just could not figure it out. All right. Oh, why did I slide? Did not want to slide. Here's the aim. Go a little bit lower because of that 2 wind. And make sure my miss is left with too much Anheuser. Oh, I succeeded in missing. I probably shouldn't have even ace run that if I was not confident enough in it. I was worried there. If I miss right, then you dribble down like way down the hill into the water, OB, and it's a very quick bogey comes out of this one. Grizzly Gulch 3, I'm on board with this wind. I recently shifted my aim point from here to here. I liked having less Anheuser to give it. Ooh, lucky through there. Should have hit that tree, should have hit that rock. But instead we hit none. 57 feet, a little bit uphill, 2 wind, so 50 power. And sneaking away with that eagle, even though I leaked to the right. Grizzly Gulch 4, I'm just going to... Oh, see, it's been the windbreak musket for me, but I've been running it roll sapphire. I think I'm going to take the roll sapphire and kind of run it. Let's make sure I hyzer out left early. Yeah, that's going to be short anyway. I definitely need to aim a lot higher to make that roll sapphire get there. But that's I get in too much trouble with that one. I'm an ace run in multiplayer. But in here I need to play that safe. Alright, reasonable wind for getting up there with the light glide paradigm. Right about here. It's looking like it's on a good line. It might be a little short. It is short. Kick away. Yes. That is a very, very pleasant roll away from that rock to still give me a look at eagle. 90 feet, it's about 20 power added up this hill. So try to go about 110. And 110, snuck it over the top. Getting away with that eagle. Even though I didn't have the light glide drive, feels good to get that one. Grizzly Gulch 6, this is a... Okay, this wind is pushing a lot. I want to add some Anheuser, but just a little bit. Oh, what the heck? Stay safe. What? I've literally never hit that tree before. Okay, so this won't be an eagle, but hopefully still able to save this birdie here. Take the harp over the top. Get way over that top. Wow. I'm gonna have to go back and watch what I did with my aim point there, because yeah, I've never gotten that far right where that tree's even been in play before. I even usually give that a lot more Anheuser out of the hand. It's okay that we're okay missing one. I'm gonna go water skip sapphire out here. Not really going for the water skip, but it's a little insurance in case I somehow really mess up that angle. Hit the mushrooms. Oh, roll down, but don't roll too far. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was scary. It's a good thing it wasn't a roll disc. If that was the roll sapphire, that would have gone straight into the water. Grizzly Gulch 8, let's see what the wind is. Oh, no. Not gonna get cheeky. Let's just get around there. If I'm about 170, like exact, oh, nope, not gonna be 170. 158, so it's a fuse. I'll go like 210. And very short. That's okay. I'm okay with that birdie. A few times I've been going long on that one and missing altogether. So I did not want that to happen. Grizzly Gulch 9. I just playing around with an ace line on here, but after like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of trying to throw it, I didn't ace it once. So that is certainly not going to be what's happening here, especially when it's not even a 1 wind, which is the only thing I was practicing in. I want to figure out my ace lines in 1 winds first. So dropped 1 stroke here and 1 stroke on the previous. Let's move to the last 2 courses. Kehoe Backwoods is round 3. Kehoe Backwoods is about staying clean. I'm not going to get aggressive. This is the glide roll ride down low and throw it right into this first tree. Now, thankfully, it got through there. There's certainly bonus strokes to be had if you get aggressive here, but this is not the course where I want to do that. I want to make sure I aim down low enough, but not too... Oh, gosh. Oh, woohoo! That spits out often when you're from that high right now. Okay, backwoods 2. So the glide, skip, arrive up here. I certainly remember last Worlds, I messed this one up pretty good. And I ended up way off to the left, and then my approach is way to the right. But we're doing much better this time. 200, throw 150 to slide up. Not a tap in, but that's okay. I get down low enough. And drop it in for this birdie. Yeah, I'm just going for birdies. There's one eagle. I think it's 4 is the must eagle. Oh. Okay. Well, let's rely on some throw in here. I could have switched that up to the arrive, try to get further down there. But this works okay. I've been messing up the arrive on trying to get the throw just right coming down here. Let's go just under 30. Oh, that tried to spit out. Okay, second lucky one. Staying in there. Keho backwards 4. Yep, this is going to be our must eagle. All right, this wind, I'm going to go accurate roll because I'm not worried about getting enough distance on this second shot. Okay, well, I would have liked to be in a better position than this. Yikes. Let's try to see what's going on here. All right, I think this is my play, the low one, driven through here, plenty of turn, and slow down. Slow down, yes. Managed to scramble this one through, aim down a little bit, and got that eagle in. A little bit sketchy, but able to save that one with the creative shot. That's knowing the paradigm, and in the case, knowing your discs, what they're going to do. Usually glide water skip with the headwind. We're going, or usually accurate water skip. The headwind, we're going accurate glide. And still coming up quite short, 54 feet. I'm going to go with the 54 power on the forehand and get this in here for this birdie. Hopefully it's staying clean through here. Again, we're not trying to run anything, not trying to get cheeky, just trying to stay clean. Glide sapphire around the right side. Don't do it, don't. Okay, well, it hit the tree, but did not kick OB. Still a good look here. 100 feet, it's raised, so I got to go a little bit over that 100 power. Maybe like there. That felt too much. That felt too much. Oh, that was too much. Man, I'm getting lucky. The lucky end of the spit outs this time around. Backwood 7. Water skip sapphire. Get around this corner. I'm okay if I hit those. Stay up here, stay up. Okay, as long as it stays up, I'm okay. This is another one, still a little bit of a transition from my accurate wind musket. Getting it over here. Backwoods 8 is not going to be running. Roll sapphire. Take that off the tee, and it's going to be glide sapphire into the green. Back in the days of the glide musket, when that was still in my bag, let's get this aim just right. Back in the days of glide musket in my bag, this was glide musket times 2. But now with that glide musket not there, it's roll sapphire and then glide sapphire. I could probably get away with going water skip sapphire times 2. So they're gonna have to practice that. Ooh. Okay. I think still gonna be water skip arrive. I wouldn't question so much in multiplayer, so I shouldn't question so much here. Don't think too much. Good job, Daniel. Good job, Daniel. Woo! Pulled through that one, taking this last eagle even in that tough wind, and keeping it clean on Keho backwoods with 11 under. All right, final for today is Ikigai Springs. Ikigai Springs 1. I am not running this. I don't care what the wind is. Ooh, that is tempting wind, but I'm still not running it. Glide sapphire off the tee. Get around this corner. There we go. That was very tempting wind. I'm glad I threw before I thought too much. I'm going to go water skip sapphire into this green. Oh, stop. Oh, no. Oh, no. crap, now I gotta save this par. It's not an easy par save. It's like 130 up there, so go to like 100. That's short. Dang it. What was I thinking going water skip? That should have been roll, or maybe even the roll musket. Okay, well, got to get past that bogey and move on. Not shooting super clean so far. Winning Worlds is probably out of the question, which I kind of felt like it was already for me from the beginning without like a perfect first round. It's annoying how it feels that way. But what I can do now is just try to maximize my final placement. 70 feet of power on this one. There we go. That was a silly mistake on one. Oh well. Ikigai Springs 3. We are going to lay up. Even though the skipper has been working for me, I need to keep smart golf. It's got pretty far up there. I like to be a little further left. Dang. This, I don't know if this even has the ability to get around from here. It doesn't. So I'm going to be scrambling to save that birdie. Unless it gets some magical good skip out. No. There is not really a good look here. It's going to have trees in the way. So I'm just going to lay up and take the birdie. It would have been nice to get a bonus stroke back after hole 1. But it is what it is. Ikigai Springs 4 coming up next. I've heard bad things about Ikigai Springs 6. So I'm trying not to think about it. Take the musket off the tee. And there's going to be a glide sapphire into this green. Yep, 449. Nope, not fuse. Glide sapphire. And ideally, this goes right into this rock wall if it doesn't stop. But it stops in time to have a 59-foot throw-in for 40 power. Boom, knocking that one in. And I gotta have one of these days where I just get everything together. Hole 5 is a light glide paradigm. Let's make sure I'm very careful on a straight pullback so I don't get too far left like that. And leave myself, oh goodness. Yep, leave myself nothing. Dang. I guess kind of a run-ish, but no. Sigh. This is ugly. Let's see if I can even save this one. Whew! I didn't expect those trees to have collision. Getting the par, there's a nice save after that mistake. Alright, this is the glide sapphire for me. Get it out here. Tree, and come back in. Come back in. Ooh, that was a little sketch. I'll go 30 power because this is raised up 10. There we go. There's a fire in the area. That's exciting. No, it's not exciting, but it's not close enough to me to actually be a concern, thankfully. It is certainly fire season right now, though, and fires popping up all the time in my area. So I got to make sure I have those notifications up on my phone when it pops there in case it says the area right by my house. And I'll stop playing and I'll get out of here. Take this glide skip drive up the fairway again on 7. Terrible skip, but I think that's okay. At 100 feet, 427. We'll go water skip drive just for a little bit extra ground play. To skip up here. Looks like we're probably going to have to throw in like 50 or 60 feet. No, it's a putt. 49-foot putt. And there we go. Almost would have liked that to be a throw-in. And I feel more comfortable throwing in from 50 than throwing in from 49. Which doesn't really make sense. Thankfully, I one wind here. So it should be, for the most part, automatic eagle. I'd like this to be a little bit more left. But if some good ground play, it might get me a good look still. 90 feet, about 20 downhill. So I'll go 70. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, dang. Well, not my worlds. I'm playing tired and not focusing. That's what I get. Ikigai Springs 9 to end it. I think I'm going back to Light Glide Paradigm and letting that wind give the push. There we go. Wind gets it over, no problem. Just let me finish with something easy. There we go. 278. What is this? Like a 250 fuse in? Let's just go full power fuse. There we go. Over the top, finishing with the birdie and the tap in. Not the greatest rounds today, but again, not the worst. To minimize those mistakes, it's going to keep me in the long run. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, stay bogey free.